If you are actively busy in the city from day to day, you hopefully know some of the potential risks, which include street racer crashes launching pedestrians into palm trees to rival gang stick-up kids forcing you to run them pockets.
You
Yeah,
mustard?
Bloods
yeah.
run these streets.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
Wait.
I'm getting
My
sick and
son, let me
tired
be
of
medical
Leos thinking they
attention.
run ghetto when they don't run ghetto. Ghetto is our home.
I'm trying to get paid, bro.
These are things we all face when we venture out onto the streets. It's no secret the ghetto is rough around the edges. Taking a quote from one of my previous interviews,
If you pass some lines in the ghetto, that's your ass. You feel me?
unfortunately, given some of the most recent Leo extracurricular activities, one might risk additional, quote, legal, end quotes, ramifications simply from being a victim of the atrocities found in the
Then you can't
streets.
leave. Leave the area. 5, 4, 3, 2.
This first-hand report begins with the Los Santos citizen that has chosen to remain anonymous, but I refer to him as Vinny. Vinny went from being a victim of a crime to experiencing a failure of law enforcement to protect him and ultimately becoming the criminal in the crime he reported. It started one afternoon when Vinny returned home from work one day to find his home being burglarized by assailants. Vinny notified law enforcement, who arrived at the scene only to be overwhelmed by the robbers. After the Leos were subdued, the robbers left and Vinny entered his home to assess the damages. Vinny reported that while verifying his belongings, additional robbers arrived on the scene. At this point, Vinny was faced with the decision to either sit and wait for the Leos to again attempt to protect and serve, or take up arms to protect himself and his property. Vinny chose to protect himself and was able to face the robbers without significant confrontation. Unfortunately, the Leos noted Vinny on the scene with a firearm and immediately arrested him. Vinny was arrested, jailed, and fined for brandishing a firearm and possessing illegal body armor. At this point, Vinny stated that once before he was robbed of $50,000 at gunpoint by a gang member, which was outdone by law enforcement, charging $30,000 in fines, confiscation of property, lawyer fees, and incarceration for protecting his home. Stories like Vinny's might make one wonder whether it's better to take a pacifist approach and rely on law enforcement's version of justice, or stand your ground and later seek legal counsel from Smith & Wesson. It
It's
all
not a
boils
beach party,
down
so go
to
away.
each individual's personal moral compass, which is the fuel that drives our fun, exciting, risky, and occasionally dangerous city. This is Zeno Mac with Life Invader. Stay safe and have a nice day.